Hi everybody, my name is Brian. I just wanted to do a little demo of the this new little toy that I got here the other day, this Marshall TSL-100 triple super lead head. It's got 3 channels, clean, crunch, and lead, and I thought maybe I'd just do a little demonstration for you here today. The clean channel I wanted to start off with first. Got a master gain switch for this clean channel right here. I have it at about 10 o'clock. The overall volume for this channel is right here. Then you have a 3-band EQ, high, mid, and low. A mid-range boost, this little button right here, right there. I have it turned off at the moment. This is a mode selector switch between the clean channel and the 2 dirty channels. And if you zip on over here, this is a reverb, effects blend, and a presence knob for this clean channel, and the one right above it is the exact mirror image for the lead and the crunch channel. It's also got a deep boost if you want to give yourself a little bit more low end, oomph. It's definitely got it. So I have that turned on. Presence is at about 9 o'clock. The effects blend I do have turned on to, I have a little bit of delay going on in here overall. So you can turn it up really loud or turn it up. I usually keep it kind of subtle to so it doesn't get in the way of what you're playing. So I'll play you just a little bit just so you can hear what it sounds like. This is in the second position on my Strat here. It's got EMGs in it. So it's got a nice bright sound to it with a little bit of low end, which I kind of dig. Cuts through very nicely. I actually use this amp, not this particular one, but a model like this on my band's last CD. We used it in the studio and it sounded awesome. We quadruple tracked the guitars and they ended up sounding really, really, really nice. And I used a couple different guitars with the amp to give it a different sound quality, but this Strat really has a good sound coming through here, which I really like. Anyway, so that's the clean channel, and we'll move on to the overdrive. Okay, so moving on. So we just talked about the clean side. We're going to jump on over here to these 2 banks of knobs here, which control the crunch side and the lead side of this amp. This little button right here selects between the clean side and the overdrive side, so you can just do like that. I've got it first going into the crunch side. As I said in the previous little part of this video, you have a reverb, effects blend, and a presence knob for both the clean side and the dirty side. So if we want to, we've got a little bit of delay going in there. So, and then I have the reverb all the way down, and I have a little bit of delay coming from my pedals through the effects loop. So that's a little too much delay there. So that's the crunch side, and you can back off the gain so you don't have as much. Gets a nice punchy sound, which I really like. It's good for just strumming chords and doing some power chords play underneath. So it's got a nice bright sound, but still not too bright where it's annoying. And if we jump on over to the lead side, this is obviously a little bit more higher end gain. We go to our. I'm using my bridge pickup for this. My humbucker. So that's the sound out of the lead side. You don't, again, with the other side, you don't need to, I mean, I have it on about 3 o'clock there, so it's not cranked up all the way. So So we can just back off the gain a little bit. It still gets a pretty heavy sound. But anyway, but it's nice. What I really like about this amp is that you've got this effects blend, so it really helps you control the EQ, the levels of the effects coming through the loop, which is very nice. And what's moving on over here just a little bit, you've also got a deep boost for the crunch channel in addition to the clean channel. And you also have like a half gain switch here, so it's like the power breaks that Marshall sells. So you can, you might not be able to hear the difference on this video, but believe me, it's that's at full volume, and if you hit this little thing, and it cranks it down to half volume, so you can crank up the amp a little bit more to break it up, so you get the real. I mean, this is an amp that I'm discovering that you really need to turn it up loud to really get a good sound out of it. It cuts through a band situation very nicely. And it's also got a mute switch, so if you don't want to turn the standby on, you can just hit the mute switch. And on the back of it, it's got two effects loops. So one effects loop you can control. It controls all the channels, and the second loop you can go into a different channel. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can control two different channels with two different effects chains. So if you have two different effects loops for two different channels, and that's probably the way to go. So anyhow, that's just a little overview of the TSL-100. I hope it sounded okay. And all I need is a foot switch for it, which is proprietary to the Marshall, which is kind of a pain because it's another $100. But if you can get past that, I think it's an amp worth having. If you get one, don't be disappointed right off the bat. I've had to tweak with this for the last 2 days to get the sound I want out of it. Just kind of combining different things with different pedals. And I think I'm on the right track. So that's just a quick overview of the TSL-100. Thanks, and have a good day. $100. Thanks.